Good evening and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today we are going to have a bit of a look through the books that we've got left to read, and we're going to decide on which book we are actually going to take a look at. I'm also going to take this opportunity to actually write down what books there are as a note, and which books we have and have not read, just so that I have a better understanding, because to be quite honest, there's so many of them that I just don't know. I can't remember if I've read them or not. Well, there's not like a lot, but it's more than I can remember. I just need to mark them in my little note, whether they've been read or not. So this book, Zarathustra? Read. We definitely read Moby Dick. Actually, I know that the first 2 pages we have read. Not read that. Sorry, we've read that. We've read that. We've not read the Iliad, and I would be surprised if we get to the Iliad. Probably not going to read Morella, although it is very short, so maybe we will. Maybe I should also go through and write down how many pages each one has. But I'm sort of feeling like these ones are more likely to not be read. Read The Time Machine, read The Secret Garden. I do not think I'm going to read Monte Cristo, just because it's got so many pages. We've read Poe's Poems, we've read that one. Wind in the Willows, King Pest, Dream Days. Kenneth Grahame. Maybe we'll read Dream Days as the next book. Oh, there's also The Golden Age. Is Kenneth Grahame. I didn't know that was Kenneth Grahame. Door in the Wall we've read. I do want to read The Sleeper Awakes at some point. I think we've read In the Fog because it's only 1 page. Possibly. Yeah, I'm going to quickly write down these books that I've read. Oh, it's poems too. Poems 2 read. We have read Metamorphoses. The 6 Swans. Because what I'll also do is go through and figure out which episodes we've read these in, so that I can then more easily guide people to where to the books if they ask. That's Fables 1. Then we've got... I'm not going to write down all the... Maybe I should. I was not going to write down all of the Spoke Zarathustra books, because the separated out books, but I probably should, because I did not read them in one go. So it would make sense that I would need to get separate sets of episodes. Amontillado. Yeah, we read that. I think that was one where they were bricked in, weren't they? I think. The spoke Zarathustra 3. Apologies for this. I know this isn't the most engaging, but it is what it is. And I think that's supposed to be the Iliad 1 to 8, but it's got the wrong symbol. So Iliad 1 to 8. How dare you say that it's not a real word. Nibelunglide. I'm pronouncing that one wrong. I cannot spell this. Nibelunglide. I'm going to put how many pages there are. As well on the not read ones, just so it's a bit easier for me to decide later down the line. Iliad 9 to 17. Why does it like that one? The Iliad. What? Come on, phone. Keep it together. Iliad 9 to 17 has 364 pages. Read Pose the Raven. Da-da-da. Thus Spoke Zarathustra 4. Then we've got Fables 2, which I'm pretty certain we've read. Yep. Three Tales. Golden Bird. Iliad 18 to 24. 24 has 257. We probably will at some point finish reading the Iliad. Just because we started, it would be rude not to finish. Morella. 13 pages. Lygia. 35, that would be quite easy to read, quite quick. Pym. Uh, 398. Hansfall. Excuse me. 108 pages. The time machine. We've read The Secret Garden. We've read the Monte Cristos. I'm just going to do as one block, because if I read the Monte Cristo books, I'm going to read them just one after the other. Monte Cristo. Many. I'm going to have to get a calculator for that lot. Because I can't remember all those book numbers. 630. Because I'm not that bright. 453. Oops. Plus 453. Plus 528. Plus 444. Plus 710. 3,000 pages. Good grief. 3,073 pages. Yeah. That one's unlikely. That one is very unlikely, if I'm completely honest. Oh wow, we're well over our time. But I've committed now. Not going to put the never-ending notebook in. Poe's poems, just because otherwise we'd have to do this tomorrow as well. And I'm not going to subject you to 2 days of this. We've read that one. I didn't realise we'd read that one. Secrets of the Moss Carpet that we're not going to put in. The Wind in the Willows. We have read King Pest. I'm pretty sure we've read. Yep. That was an odd book. King Pest. Dream Days. For anyone seeing the time length on this and thinking, ooh, this will be a good one because it's longer than the rest, I'm just going to apologise that it's not quite what you were probably expecting. I am quite literally just doing some admin. 181, just to make choosing a book a little easier, because I can also pull out from this list in order to get a poll so that people can vote on the next book. If I decide to go that route, not that I necessarily will. House on the Borderland. 245. The Door in the Wall. We've read that one. The Sleeper Awakes. We are going to read that one at some point. 4, 5, 8. Maybe I'll read some of the shorter ones and then put out a poll for the next bigger book. I'm pretty sure we've read In the Fog. That one's going to be tricky to find. That one's going to be really tricky to find. Because I'm going to have to go through and work out where I read that one. The Anatomy of Melancholy. I mean, if someone's able to tell me because they happen to have seen it recently, that'd be great. That'd save me a lot of time and effort. Right. Oops. Great. So, now that I've done that, I will say thank you very much for joining me today. It was a bit of a longer one. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night. No matter what time of day it is, I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. Goodbye.